I'm here. I want to just keep this on until it goes to 10 because then it just da 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 da. I know one of these. This is simple. Through the last couple of things, I've been doing a bit of like, you might be noticing, besides if I do one which is basically the movie on like the Straw Hats and all of that stuff, right? One of the movies that I was going to do was basically all the Predator movies. But then I realized I already reviewed Predator 2018, and then I remembered what it was. It was the one where like the predators are hunting other predators, which I liked, and it sort of seemed like being autistic was a superpower, which it's not. I would love to be like the best of humanity. No. That would be amazing, because then I could be like, yeah, be like me. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I have got a review. It is out there if you want to find it. It's like really old by this point. It was, I think I watched it when it was released, and then I forgot about it. And then when I was like, oh, I'm going to review a Pacific Alien movie, I was like, I'm going to rewatch all the Predator movies without realizing I've already watched one. Oopsie. But yeah. So I'm not going to do that. I just made a little note being like, yep, we need to talk about that, how I can't review a film that I already technically watched. Okay, that is... Okay, so... Okay, why do these keep wanting to reload? Yeah, that is... Predator. Is there something else I need to talk about? I don't know. There is one between the two. If I have something else, that would be fun to be like, ah. As you know, if I had more books, that's the thing that I was like, but that hasn't came yet. I've got the one for the 21st, one for the 27th, 28th, 30th, 31st. I've got notes, and I might be doing a bit more notes, but that's besides the point. The next couple of days are like, So yeah. So a lot of it's happening. And sorry if this is late as hell. Okay, that is one, which technically means because it's the 18th, this is done. Meaning, technically speaking, this will be the last card clip, which sounds very weird. Anyway, I need the on this day. Where is it? Jeez, I've got too many notes. This is not helpful at this point, because all of this is in the way. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I got everything I need anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna actually select. Did you do the dishes? I said surprise, not miracle. I can only upload the full week video from technically, well, actually it is from like the week that I finished. Was finished yesterday. Okay, let me just go try that. Is there another murder one? Disney Council really getting down into murderer, murderer. We are going to take this into murderer. Also, actually, I find this interesting that Ink Tank is doing the Ben 10. Because the Ben 10, I'm like, I highly doubt. I don't, like, there's not a lot of film theories I'm like, I disagree. The one on Ben 10, kind of. Because, yes, could you genetically destruct someone without having consequences that could lead to, like, technically dying, quote unquote? No. You can't have it without, like, the concept of, like, if you're changing your DNA structure, you are technically mentally dead over and over again. like you can maybe keep the mind as a digital concept, but it will technically be a sort of like more digital copy. But you have to take that disbelief. Like, is there an alien that is made out of crystals? Probably not. But I don't mind most. Oh, it does it look horrible? Oh, that's horrifying. There's the cut that people keep saying is interesting out of the cardboard cutout. What's happening there? I don't know. That'll be interesting because I don't like puppets, so that will definitely be terrifying. I would definitely be like, I don't want to see this because I probably ah, oh, ah, okay. Actually, no, I don't need this. Wait, no, did I just? 1, 2. Wait, no, I didn't cross it. Yeah. Hi, just making some TikToks. Yeah, sure. It depends. I don't prefer to do React. I'll talk about it here, but I won't make like a TikTok of it. I'll try and somehow get it to my iPad or my phone. That will need to be a procedure all in itself because I don't entirely know how to do that. But kind of. I mean, like, I don't like doing like TikTok Reacts because I did it in the past and I didn't like it. But I don't mind saying my opinion here. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, you can't actually use links. So that might be also difficult because I have disconnected links. I forgot that. Well, I do know I do that. So many people are like, oh yes, this, oh yes, that. So if you want to email me, you can, or give it to me via Discord. But you might not be able to do it in chat. Oh, that's... All sorts of bounce out there and bouncing back there. I need to close the window because the light is interfering. And now the light will go. That might actually help something there. That's it there. Okay, let me just... I'm also going so way through because I've watched all the Daredevil season 1. I've watched up to 1 episode away of Jessica Jones. Up to episode 12. I watched up to 12 of Daredevil season 2, and now I'm on Luke Cage episode 4. So if I'm like there's nothing to watch, I'm like I will watch some of this until 1 episode, so I can still do thing on the days. Oh, I'm kind of strong. It's like there's no kind of about it. You are strong. You're strong ass. Like, I just love the people who are just like, oh, I'm kind of strong. It's like, you're either someone who's an obnoxious, which Luke Cage is not, but there's so many people who's like, oh, I'm kind of strong. But Luke Cage is absolutely strong. And it's like, oh, I'm kind of strong. I was like, what the fuck? A bit slow, hashtag a bit. Hashtag slow. Surprise, not miracle. Hashtag surprise, hashtag miracle, hashtag dishes. Miracle. Not that. Ooh. Yeah. Support at the bottom. Hashtag support, hashtag bottom, hashtag I'll help you. I didn't move. Hi. I said hi. Good, I'm recording. I need an adult. Hashtag adult. Hashtag adultia adult. An adult adult. Any adults? Any adults? We should all smile more. Hashtag smile. Hashtag more. Hashtag happy.
Do you mind if I get excited real quick?
Okay,
Have you ever seen a grown man
move.
smile?
Jeez. I actually don't need sound for the rest of this. So I'm going to move this along because I still need to do a lot with here. So connect to headphones. Wait for that to happen first. Okay, well that's happening. Yeah, this is on then. Save. Okay, this I'm gonna lock. Okay, then close this. Okay, so the outro for the last time today. That's true. Oh, there's another Star Theory. Yay. I'm gonna hold on this because if I do too much stuff, one of this is going to get stopped or stuck. I'm gonna finish this. So, okay, so. Cuphead. And then get got that one. Because this is Cuphead. This is still this is Cuphead. This should be actually no, I'm gonna change it if I need to. If I don't, I won't. Okay, that's good. Patreon, no, not Patreon. PayPal. Yes, can you change the method because my thumbprint does not work? So move on. Eventually choose my own season. The fifth one. And we have now I'm at the opposite one. I still need Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I need 5 clips. Can you release? Nope. Okay, so let's Trying to get pink. Hashtag trying. Hashtag pink. Now that I think about it, one thing which I am going to say is if you want to support me doing this madness, or you don't need to, but I've got a Patreon, which should be in like my link, or like using the Gumtree link tree, which I still use. It should be there, being like on my YouTube page. It should be like, by the way, it's only £1, so if anyone wants to like do that, that'd be nice. Thank you. I'll do that like once every stream video. Like, by the way, I have a Patreon if you don't mind, because I'm like, I've created it because I'm like, I can't get a job, so I might promote my Patreon a bit more, so I get something. Let's go. Protections for vampires. Hashtag protections. Hashtag vampires. Unlocked. Vampire. I would like to point out the fact that I love this prison officer as sort of like a minor antagonist is the idea that it's like we had a good deal. I made money. You lived. I'm like, excuse me. Living is a right. You don't earn to live. You don't like. I was like, oh no, you didn't do enough. Oh well, death. I was like, what? No. People deserve to live for nothing. Shockingly enough. Okay, I'm just gonna put card in because I know there is a card that I want. Best card. I love that they're paralleling the two things of breaking out of like the rubble to breaking out of the prison by punching their way out, which is the most badass way. I got out of prison. How? I busted down the wall. Like, if you deserve to be in prison, because there's a lot of like psychopaths. Yeah. I would also like to point out, who will believe you? By the way, someone left 4 times their body weight, but without any effort, and did all of this. It's like, yeah, that sounds like an amazing story. I don't know why you came out. You really must be a crazy person. It was like, no, this is an actual thing that happened. It was like, nah. Again, I just don't think anyone would believe you. Look, I can't believe I punched through a wall. I think most people, if they suddenly were able to punch through a wall, won't believe it. June 4th to June 10th. Okay, so release that. Take this out, put this on. 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. I watched his entire thing.
Techie.
Okay. Move. Test. Test, test. Test. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, where is it? Okay. Season 3, which is this. Boys season 4. That's it. I don't have Alien Covenant. Well, not Alien. Jeez. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm still.
I would say this is an interesting.
American Murder Gabby Season 1 review. Hashtag American Murder Gabby. Hashtag Season 1 review. So interesting. I was about to be like, oh wait, I'm already got 10. Why have I already got 10? I was like, I know why I have 10. Because I'm currently dealing with being won over because I've got the month's video on it. I'm like, ah yeah, that's why I've got 1 over. Because technically speaking, I should be 1 over. Saturday? No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hi, I'm good, how are you? There is some sad news. Not too bad sad news, but like some sad news. This is the end of my stream. Yeah, I know I've only doing it for an hour, but you know, I don't do long streams. One question, which I'm curious. Have you watched American Murder Gabby? American Murder Gabby. Yeah. It's one of those things that like I watched. I'm like, it's interesting. It's a like I don't know how to feel because it's like it's kind of dark, and when you're watching it, it's like, oh yes, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? But it's kind of also that aspect of like I am watching a series that is talking about someone's murder. I don't know how I should feel about that. Done. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night. And we have another one. A lot of these are going to be like first minute, which is useful. It's also useful to like maybe push a bit. I'm fine with doing this on this front because overall, in a bit, definitely when I get down to like 10 days, I will be needing to, like, don't need to worry. I'll be like, I'll just listen to stuff in the background. But first, ta-da, a new sticker, which is, oh, that's so cool. It's like one of the reviews, like, of, like, the phone Switch game, which is fun. And this is so amazing. But yeah. First thing I need to do. Nope, don't use that. What to do? Anyhow. Also, I'm gonna say from yesterday, I think yeah, it's just reaction with filter. Okay. Okay, I think I used too many hands. Like, I mean, like, Nacho versus TikTok. I'm like, I need to use some hands, but I think that's better. I don't know why people like Nacho, and it's like Nacho's this. It's like, people use hands to, like, it's like, look, see that person over there? Like, you could use hands. Like, TikTok is over-exaggerated, and I'm fine with that, but you can't be like, Nacho.
So, what's the plan?
I'm gonna redo that. Like, I know this is probably like a couple of years over. I hate that the wheels are not.
Interview with you here on a quiz show.
Jeez, why is my head? Okay, so one, I do that.
Here on
Weird video. Hashtag weird. Hashtag video. Hashtag here. It just works. Hashtag just. Hashtag works. Hashtag don't mess up. Save them both. Hashtag save. Hashtag both. Hashtag Doctor Who. I made an oopsie. Just works. They want to make you proud. Hashtag proud. Hashtag dangerous. Hashtag Doctor Who. The danger. Your wife. Hashtag your wife. Hashtag I know. Hashtag questions. My chosen subject. Ah. Can you work? Or are you just gonna freeze? Are you just gonna freeze? Okay, fine, freeze. Yes, confirm. I do want to edit, but for some reason you froze on me. For some reason. Okay, so do that. Draw videos. Don't think it is another book one. Ooh, I can't use that one now. Yay! But I need to actually get these two. The sixth one. Let's see what this is on. That. And I need to make a new one because, geez, it is going to be different. The odds of survival. Hashtag odds, hashtag survival. Simpsons is very weird. Hashtag weird, hashtag Simpsons. Hot. There it is. So I'm going to take this and take this to 1, 0, 0. Are you kidding me? I was like, I had the specific thing that I was using, and for some reason, because I go back, it's like, oh, well, the thing's gone now. It's not there. Wait, how long is it? Okay, so I need to do that. Because I need to change the entire thing, because this is a new one. We have something new, which is fun. But, very also interesting. Okay, so let me just go into here quickly. So, no. 20, 21. Gee, that would be like terrifying. Oh no, he lost all his memories. All the same, besides Balatro, and then do. Actually, I'm gonna just shoot. right. Set sail. Woo! So yeah, Dr. Stone, and I like it. There is a 4th season, which I've heard is supposedly maybe the last season. Which, if that's the case, I'm fine with that. Because you have the first sort of conflict, and then you have this. Which, I would say season 3 and season 4 seemingly have different, like, antagonists. Compared to season 1 and season 2, which is, I would say, mostly on one antagonist. Which is not a bad thing. But I feel like season 4, which I haven't watched, I haven't even watched any of this. And some of these I've actually deleted, technically speaking. But I would say one of the things I feel like might be happening is overall this season 4 would be looking into why man. Like what is happening there, what is happening, and where it is. Definitely with some of the audios being very interesting on why that's happening. So there's that. And yeah. The one thing I do think is interesting is overall, when you get into it, one of the things that they've introduced was this sort of like community, and I like the way that they sort of did it. It's like, oh, there's this thing here, we're getting signals from there, so we're going to go there. We're going to look into it, and as you learn more and more, I like the one thing which is interesting, of when they're like, they can turn back into stone. If they've got a weapon that can, like, sort of petrify people. And you have that sort of thing where they're doing that, they go there, they get petrified, including some of the people who didn't originally get petrified from, like, the ancestries of these people. And I like it. And I find it really interesting that, like, they are slowly discovering, oh, how does the weapon work? And it's all about trying to get the weapon away and reveal the truth. Which is, spoilers, he killed the actual main people, and it's just been like, oh, this person exists, and it's just sort of like manipulating and controlling. And I find that really fun. And the fact that he does another thing where it's like, this amount of degrees is like, this is interesting. And where it's going in season 4, because I think they announce what they want to do, which is go around the world, unpetrify everyone in the world, because we have the way to do it now, and then go to space. Yes, we're going to space. We haven't fully unlocked steam and steam travel, but we're going to space. Don't question it. But yeah, I think it's exciting, and I'm absolutely excited when we're going there. Why is this happening? Da-da. Dr. Stone, Season 3. Brand New World. Review. Hashtag Dr. Stone. Hashtag Season 3. Hashtag New World. Hashtag Review. It is absolutely amazing. Okay. So I hope you enjoy, and good night. And I'm gonna do this. I need to put some gloves on. So yeah, I've read book 8, and I've done through here, and it's really good. I'm really getting interested in the book, and definitely this one, which is the mystery of like it's finishing up Jack the Ripper with the person of like someone falsely arrested, and it's really interesting. So yeah, I really enjoy this, and I find this really entertaining. But so yeah, I do think this is a book series that you should definitely go and read. And the other thing, which I'm roughly going to do every 13 minutes now, because I need to, if you want to support me making this stuff, having fun, you don't need to, but I have a Patreon. You see there's a link there. There should be a link in the YouTube. And yeah. But that's sort of a thing that I will be doing a bit more, because I'm doing like, you can rate what you think on my reviews. You can chat to me. And that's really it. There's not going to be much on it besides like what I'm airing, announcements of airing tomorrow. And you can be like, out of like good, bad, meh, or I didn't watch of like the series of movies I've watched. So yeah. I don't know why I highlight that when like people are like, oh, you should probably like make multiple reviews. I'm like, I'm not a review channel. But I do reviews, so I don't know what else to put on there. I might put more stuff on there later on. If you want me to make a specific TikTok, that would be a best place to put it. Like, put a comment on, like, maybe do this one. And that would be something that I would look into. So, yeah. Where is it? What? Okay, that's opened. There you go. It's really dark, but like that's the honest truth of like, yeah, people won't believe you. It's because it's hard to believe, like, by the way, this person who you believe was dead all this long isn't. It's hard. You believe him. I love that line. Paul Suck, the psychopath. Yeah, we needed a new Acrobat for our routine. I think something was missing. I always said we needed an insane line to him. I was like, I don't think that's nowadays market. We're all insane. I don't think any of us is nowadays market. That's why they didn't want police. Something's happening, and I don't think it's good. I think it's suspicious. Very suspicious. Okay, that means I don't have 5. Do you know what? If that's the case, I will get the other one that I know I do have, which is on my actual one. I'm pushing back this enough, and I feel like I actually do need to make something of it. When you said you were I'm going to use different cards because that would be funny. Don't do it slow. Okay, this might take a while. Okay, I might not be able to, so I'll just do it normally. Don't do it slow. Yeah, I don't think I can do this one either, so I will remove it. Okay, I don't think that actually
Easy
worked.
enough. On.
No, I don't think I could do that one.
When you said
Wait, this is like... Nope. Okay, I'll try and find one of the other packets because I feel like I want to use mine title, but I don't think I can use this one. This is uncensored, and I don't think on most TikToks I can use that one. So I'm gonna leave that. Reload. I'll use reload. Also, I want to use my title, but I don't know why. Maybe like on my non-tech, maybe I could use on holiday. I don't know.
who am I talking to? Read it off.
Wait, no, I've got a better idea. Okay, so this, and as we go into here, take this out, take that out, and then put that here.
It was a cut.
Okay, let's see. Because I'm, every so often, and I've said this, watching some episodes of the series that was like the Netflix series. And I'm going to be completely honest, I did not watch any of Daredevil. Did not watch it. Actually, no. I think I watched a little bit of the first episode. I watched up to the reveal of like the scene where it's like splash coffee in your face. I watched up to that. And I watched a bit of Danny Cage. Not Danny Cage. I'm getting the names mixed up. Iron Fist, where I think I watched, the first couple of minutes, because I definitely remember that, oh, he goes back to the factory, he goes into this, and they don't believe who he is. But I watched a lot of, because now I'm up to, like, what it would be canonically, because it was Daredevil, Jessica Jones, which I watched a bit of, Daredevil Season 2, Luke Cage Season 1, and Iron Fist Season 1, and then it's The Defenders, which I'm going to get into later, not now. Because, that's one of the things that's happening in a bit. I will do more stuff with. Got it. I know how that works. I just don't care. Okay, so let me just. And obviously, for the next, even though it's not really gonna take effect until this, I'm gonna wait until the 22nd to update everything, because I can't really do much. I need to just check if something comes through, because if something comes through, it changes a bit. Not too much. I'm still going to sort of finish Jessica Jones Season 1, which I haven't technically finished. I've watched up to episode 11, because there's a lot of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm watching all of this in sort of one go, in this weird, stupid way. Could I watch it all in one go, and then just be like, okay, I'm just going to add and add and add and add and add. But I've watched these things? Yes, fully. Absolutely. But it's long. So I've been watching Jessica Jones up to episode 12, Luke Cage up to episode 12, Season 2 of Daredevil up to episode 12. And when I go on, like, that will come up. Because if I do the thing, and this is obviously including maybe some of these are going to be moved up for holiday cover, when I watch a couple of stuff in holiday. But I've got Jessica Jones. I've watched. Let me just give me something. I just need to do something. Jessica Jones on the 10th of April. Daredevil Season 2 on the 18th of April. Luke Cage on the 26th of April. Iron Fist on the 4th of May. Defenders on the 12th of May. Punisher on the 20th of May. Jessica Jones Season 2 on the 28th of May. Luke Cage on the 5th of June. Iron Fist on the 13th of June. Daredevil Season 3 on the 21st of June. And The Punisher on the 29th of June. And then Jessica Jones on the 7th of June. So there's a lot of stuff in between the two, and most likely there might be more stuff coming between. Because that doesn't mean, like, I still got to watch Jessica Jones Prey, Sakamo Days, Karama Love is Romantic. There's also technically Season 2 on the 20th, unless Season 1 of something else comes as a priority. That might be moved down as well. So there's a lot of stuff in between.
On my house.
Yeah. Okay. Anime is weird. Hashtag anime. Hashtag weird. Hashtag well. Anime is crazy. One hour on the clock. Hashtag 1 hour. Hashtag clock. Hashtag Doctor Who. Now 30 minutes. Okay, don't need on this side. So that means I'm going to be watching, in between, like, switching between this, YouTube, and the couple of episodes I've got on my Crunchyroll and the BBC, is where I am going to watch. I don't know how this works. Hashtag don't know. Hashtag why. Hashtag don't know. Hashtag why. Hashtag don't know. Hashtag why. Hashtag Doctor Who. Confused. Is this your card? Hashtag magic card. Hashtag mind turtle. Hashtag is it? Okay, thank you again. Why do I keep getting this? Okay. Okay. And also, the thing past 30, I just realized. I just clicked stop, and then I was like, ah, yes. Ignore. But yeah, again, the Patreon, if you would like to support me, that would be nice. Thank you. I've got a couple of things. I might actually just do it at the beginning and the end, because that might be useful. Well, not the beginning, but close enough to the beginning that it is the beginning. Private. And yes, done. I hate that. I hate that's the one thing that I don't like within the thing. It's like not don't like as in I think it's bad. It's just like I'm like oh I don't want to say that. That and the arms where it's like clear. I was like
Buys no power.
it's like oh that is terrifying. Who am I talking to? Hashtag who? Hashtag talking to. Hashtag what? No one. I think it's investment services. Is this your card? Okay, so I've got 2 more left that I need to do for making. So let's connect it here. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, by the way, people, Snow White was drunk. We heard it here, folks. I wouldn't be surprised, realistically. Okay, Who talking to what? 7. This is gonna be the last day of Plague Inc. though. I need to take this off because I don't need this anymore. Okay, this is sort of good because it is on 95%. So let me just move that out. So I'm gonna put Cuphead. Book 7. Improve rather than complain. Hashtag improve, hashtag complain, hashtag. Okay, did I change it? Yeah, I did change it. The 7th one. I press space, it writes the whole thing because apparently I want to select the whole thing when I click on it. Why is it not working? Hashtag why, hashtag questions, hashtag what? Improve. There's improving. Save. So hi, my thing broke. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before when this happened. I'm just gonna fuse them because on this you're not gonna see a difference. On Twitch, there's not gonna be a difference. There's gonna be two separate things, but on YouTube, it's not. So I don't need to deal with like clip of this and this and this, and that gives me anxiety. Same with the making. Same with the editing. I'm gonna just click it, but yeah. Both Making and Cuphead were both uploaded, luckily. So all I need to do is release the last one of this, and then do the antivirus protect. No. Those two, and then that will be it. There's also a strong chance that this could just straight up be one video. Actually, no, there's no strong chance because I have a review to do, so it might be in 2 or a bit more than 2. So yeah. Again, my computer is breaking. Da da na na. Luckily, this is gonna be quick because it's just one of the review. Yay! But I'm gonna try and fix this. Man. If I had a show that I reviewed that ended... Wait. Yeah, I had it again. But luckily I caught myself. If I had to review... If I had a nickel for every single time a TV show that I reviewed stopped with a cliffhanger, I would have 2 nickels. I need to do it. If I had a TV show that I reviewed that cancelled when I was excited about it... If I had a TV show that I reviewed and then got excited about and then cancelled off a cliffhanger, I would have... Okay, this is the only exception because I liked this joke and I can't get it in 8 seconds. I'm also going to put on my human thing. A little bit annoyed. What I need to do is... Okay, there's... Ooh. Okay. Okay, that is interesting. That is really interesting. Ghost Ball, Dragon Ball, okay, Ghost Stories. I haven't heard of that. And there's too many for the last one, but I'm guessing Sword Art Online. I don't think the last one is Sword Art Online. Also, I kind of don't remember Dragon Ball exists. Like, I know it exists, but it's like, it's sort of there. I think my thing is just overthing. I've got it to 62 at the moment. Okay, I also need to somewhat get a what's it called? What's it called? A bug error. What is it? Why do I always forget what things are called? Scan. What is it? Bug error? Scan computers. What is it? Why am I always blanking at certain points? Yeah, I love that I actually changed it on the thing, and then I'm like, I forgot to copy it. How many minutes have I been? Ah, yes, 15. It's better than the last one. The last one only lasted 2 minutes. I did, I think, have the first one being 1 hour, so it still is somewhat working. I hope you enjoy, and good night. For the actual final time. Yay! I think I found part of my problem, so that's good. But I've got some news. You might see this. I've got a Patreon that is already announced, but from 8 today, because I thought I was going to stream from 8 today, until this, you get 10% off my Patreon, code 666. Yes, I did that on purpose. I am a demon, and I just like the number. This code would be used for my Patreon. Why is this name? I don't know. I didn't know what name to put it under. So this exists. I don't know what I will do with this. Most likely, I'll make a video with this as a clip. But this is one of the things that I'm going to announce on Twitch. And it's for a while. So even though this will technically be for a long time from now, and it won't affect it. Yeah. It's just something that I feel like would be useful. I've also, I have credits. And I might get better ones because these aren't, this isn't perfect, but it's what I'm going to use for the time being. Yeah, you see, it's gone. I might try and find a better way to do this because it's not great, but for the time being, it is good for what I need it to be. Okay, what is going on here? Apparently one of my clips is under review for who knows what. Oh, wait, no, I think it's because it says Princess, and that's a game. Great. Because I flash up a game. I'm guessing someone's like, oh, by the way, it says please don't, or this, or that. Sometimes I think it's stupid. And I don't get it. What's the other one? Oh yeah, that is Dragon Balls. I don't know if that one was specifically Sword Art Online. I would say there's much better example, because if it's like going physically into a game, I don't think that's Sword Art Online, because I don't physically go in a game, but just mentally stuck in the game. Yeah, I would like to look into why. More insights. Yeah, it hasn't got up because you're putting it under review for reasons that I cannot look under why, which is annoying. That does mean I'm going to do it on this day first, so because I'm going to react. Blah, blah. Yes, load please. That is what you are supposed to do. Okay, so let's go into here. I love how it was making where I was like, what do you want, an F-Zero? Yeah, me too, kid. I just love that. There's no 21. So I'm just going to check Thumbers Day. Okay, I'm actually going to check this because it might be there. My tongue. I don't know what that was originally meant for, but I'm going to take away because you don't need that. You are less than a minute. Oh, I love what we did. Maybe that should be a thing where we talk about. I need to put on hold. Everything's going well, that is good. My gaming is going to be a bit late. Monster. What are you sitting on? Hashtag sitting. Hashtag what? Yeah. And that's one of the things that I was thinking of maybe doing, because you know I like watch like in a way here while I have my game here of like The Simpsons. The next one might be either Big Bang Theory, or I might actually do that for one. Like, which is better, Big Bang Theory or no jokes. Tom steals it. Tom, how could you? 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot to do 1, but that could be the one I need to label.
You know.
The knocking. Hashtag knocking. Hashtag who. Hashtag enter. It's really interesting.
don't think he knows about that his dad killed the Guardians of the Globe. Okay, stop capitalizing it. Yeah. I would someone's going to die. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, who cares if someone is... no, do you know what the Dark Triad sounds like? The Dark Triad sounds like knockoff, the knockoff Legend of Zelda. With the Dark Triad, I will defeat Rig. And the princess of Hyrule. Princess Yamda. Don't tell me that would be like really, really. It does sound like that though. The Dark Triad. Or like the evil version where it's like, oh yeah, finally got. I was about to be like, if you're gonna do the same thing for everyone else, whereas like, oh by the way, he lied to his parents, he lied to his sort of like mother figure, where it's like, oh by the way, I'm going to, you know, I care about you, and it was like, that's a lie. I'm like, oh, shut up. Some people just have complicated feelings. It's like, I'm not gonna. It's like I do believe that like he actually does care about Debbie and Mark, and he's not gonna be like, and now they're horrible. They think I should care about like that's extreme. I feel like he does actually care. What's that? Hashtag what? Hashtag ah. Oh, that is terrifying. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the making first because I want to move on to the other thing, but overall I will just upload this, leave the on the day for the time being, and then I'll just work around that stuff. That stuff. Jesus, why do I always change my voice when I want to just say weird things? My short plan. Hashtag short. Hashtag plan. Hashtag. Let me just 2 now. Yeah. Well, 3 technically, but one I don't technically count as well because. Knocking. As I'm fine and. Paste. I think it's the one on Monday, that is the one. Nah, I can do better. 3120. No, not that one. Not that one either. Oh, jeez. I need to think. Hashtag I need to. Hashtag think. Okay, where is it? Jeez. Okay, is there two of the same? No, I don't need this actually. I'm gonna be moved to here, so that will be 30, 26. Go videos. Yeah, I think that's another one. But I will just do it when I notice, because I don't care about the rest. Turn brain on. Microphone is off. Entering in. Okay, so basically. Okay, so now I'm just going to do a quick thing. Just getting something. Connect my headphones to my iPad. Because I alternate between the two, and Dr. Stone, I will watch 4 episodes of you, then watch some of YouTube, and then discover what I'll do after that. But then I don't know. I can't think that quickly. I love Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is so good. Doctor. Is it Dr. Stone? So this. Copy. Okay, play. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the one thing that I don't like with my dad. My dad's like, is it Pacific or Pacific? It's like, shut up, I don't care. My tongue hurts and I probably should have someone check it. Sorry, but the good US of A. And so I love how contradictory you are. If you went in a straight line, it wouldn't work. Yeah. But technically both are right. of gambling. Great. The one that reason yet gambling still exists. What did Dr. King say? And true. Because he will most likely do that. Little bitty on me. Da, da, da. I need to go to this one. That's one thing good with Porthos. I love it, you game. Okay, that is legitimately smart. Like, I'm not a fan of cheating, but legitimately. But you can't see this. Yep. There's no way you can prove it, though. Amazing art. Hashtag amazing. Hashtag art. Hashtag so cool. I'd like to point out he's most likely card counting, which I would also like to point out, I don't think counts as cheating, but isn't moral practice, I think. So I think you're both playing shady tactics. Technically speaking, because I feel like a lot of casinos don't like card counting because it's not moral. I don't care. If you're smart enough to pull it over me, I'm like, yeah, sure. Tell me how to do it, and I would not care. So beautiful. Holy shit! Oh, in the summer they have glass. That is one of the most impressive things ever. Beer required. Time to get drunk. Oh, this is so weird. I'm not against it. Oh. Ooh. Actually, no, not that. Not that. On this day. I might need to just check on something quickly. Guys, if anyone could do like the push, 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 it's like, what the f. That's a bad thing. Spicy cola. Spicy Cinderella. Okay, I'm surprised she came back. Okay, that. It's like, I don't know what's going on. Trust me, neither do we. We have no idea what's going on. We are as confused as you are. Ooh. My tongue hurts. Every 5 seconds my tongue hurt. Mm. 29. 5. No, I think 25 is on 28. Yep. 28. And then that one right there. This. 29 and 6. And this is the last time I need to do 29 and 6. And I forgot to do my thing. 1, 2, 3. Dr. Stone Season 5. Oh, there might be another one. Yay. Very good. I want more, not less. I love it's like the buzz news speaks. It's like, it's just tobacco. It's still correct. Yeah, but Columbus was a f***ing idiot and a dumbass. In fact, if you mean Christopher Columbus. Why would you want to take... Like, this guy's an egotistical... Oh, I love it. Oh, hence the card metaphor. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly download the last episode because I am not going to be like, now I need to wait. YouTube. Connect to...
Previously on the Legend.
So yeah, the boys. It's been a while. No, can't use that one. Why am I doing it on this one? What do you do on this one? Only one left. Low power mode on. Oh, it is season 4. I'm an idiot. Yeah. No, I am going to do that one. Bum. So I hope you enjoy, and credits. Good night.
And immediately we're going into another one of even though this isn't making. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Actually, what am I doing? Oh yeah, it is the right one. Anyway, as you can see here, because I'm going to go on holiday on the 7th, all of the holidays and the stuff I need to review is all the way here. And the holidays is holiday 1, holiday 2, holiday 3, and I'll watch stuff on the holidays. As such, most of the time when I'm not watching this stuff, I'll be being like a mix between updating Crunchyroll episodes, because there's a couple of episodes I'm like, oh, that's new. A couple might be doing like, oops, this finished. And we watch a couple of the Netflix series besides 1, 2, but not to the finish. I've only finished 2 series, Daredevil and Jessica Jones, but yeah. Okay, that was just the filter.
Chatter.
Okay. Okay, so 4. I mean, it's technically 3 unless...
You're also way too nice to people.
Okay, let me just actually do that. I would do...
You're also...
Say...
Okay, picture this.
Okay. The most annoying thing from Super Mario. Most annoying thing in Mario Kart. Okay, so low power mode. Just get this, and then I will get one of those ready. So hilarious. Hashtag hilarious. Hashtag interesting. Hashtag fun. Squirrel power.
Because one person disappeared physically, you died. And we could die. Oh wait, no, I need to immediately submit it. So, nice. Back to Mars. Hashtag back. Hashtag Mars. That's 4. Huh. Hasn't been that long. Oh wait, no, not that one. That's YouTube. Okay. I'm nearly up to episode 12. It's so exciting. I love the Netflix series, and I'm going to start, even though, like, technically speaking, I haven't finished either Luke Cage or, well, both Luke Cage and, you know, Iron Fist, which both happened before. But because it's besides small details, I want to start watching it anyway. And I'm like, let's jump in and do this. Well, realizing one. Shoot. I'm just like, this is barely anything. This is nothing. I don't need to deal with this. Why 10%? That's a weirdly specific number. Oh, nearly done. Also, I just realized I don't need to wear this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then let's go to wherever the big thing is with the timing. Okay, that's okay. Actually, no, why am I not? So yeah, this has been a long time coming. But let's have this. So yeah, I'm gonna actually start reviewing a Marvel Netflix series. Yeah, no, I know it's not Netflix, but I got a better thing that I'm gonna do. Why does it sound? Daredevil Season 3. Hashtag Daredevil, hashtag Season 3, hashtag review. That's interesting, because in the movie, it's not like, by the way, you should do this, because, like, this is what my thing. It's like, she didn't say that, he's just in grief. Which...
Okay, so I'm just gonna wait because I can't do anything. I made an error. There's some with reviews and sometime with review. Which would be hilarious if that is so funny. So yeah. I hope you enjoy and good night. And credits. Technically, I was already streaming, but do you know what I'm gonna do? The other one I'm gonna delete because I keep hating the fact that I'm doing this. So you know what? Because I decide when I do this, I'm just gonna straight up do this. Oh no, it goes in the bin. Yeah, no. Anyway. Nope. So the one thing that I'm going to say, actually I'm going to wait until that hits 59. If that's the case, I'm just going to upload this. So yeah, the first clip, which is going to be after a minute or whatever, this isn't always accurate, so I don't really care. Anyway. I got this new book, but I can't read it because I don't have, 8 and 9. So, that's happening. So, I'm going to see if I can, look into it. I said it before, that my mum did order these together, and I don't know why they're separate, and I don't know why they haven't worked, because it's been over, a week. When I reviewed 7... there's a thing where it's I looked into being oh, this is the new book I read. After that, I read it, and then I think it came on, last Wednesday. The 13th, the 12th to the 13th, I've got book 11. I don't know. I really don't. I'm confused. This was a long thing coming because, other stuff was I'll put this as a priority. Even if I'm and then I done reading it. Because, well, I wouldn't, realistically. I would have read book 9 and 10 first, and then it would be really weird. Anyway, the other thing that happened was one of the things that's happened is I made a clip of a lot of things have happened, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to make holiday cover so that stuff is covered because I want that. I want my holiday to be covered so that people on YouTube you get stuff. So that's the thing that so as such, when on one of the days, like I said, on the 16th, I did a lot of stuff and I was shoot. I ended up streaming it on the 17th and streaming what I was supposed to do on the 17th. Not the literal 17th, that was way past. And then, obviously, I edited the 15th and both 16th on the 17th, and then when I was on the Tuesday morning, I finished the last 16th of the 2/5. Yeah, it's very weird. #apology. But luckily, it's not that far. So it shouldn't be that much of a problem. So yeah. Hydrate or dihydrate? Before I record, I really should check if my mic is on. How many times? Turn the microphone on. Okay. Also, I saw the trailer of Gaslight. That's cool. I need this in my life. Oh, it's not there anymore. Because I had one of my videos which was "Oops, mic off" under review, and my question was because in the clip, and my mic's off, you have "please don't," which, yes, isn't a good phrase, but it's in a game, and I think like they're like, oh yeah, yeah we. I don't know why it was under review. That's what I would love to know. Like, what was under review about it? I feel like there's something slimy on my teeth. I don't know why. It's most likely nothing. I'm just going crazy. Which is a very, very strong possibility. This one I think is going to be a bit short. The last one that I also did today, which is the 18th, is 57 minutes, and I feel like this one will be 40. That's my guess. 40. Do not glue stuff to your face. Okay, so... yeah. Yeah. Signing in. Hashtag signing. Okay, then let's go back to there. You. Yeah, I just realized I haven't put the Cuphead thing for the Cuphead. Why does the thing go over? It goes under, which isn't the thing that I want. Okay, so. Okay, now I need to just move this around. Not this one, this one. Technically, it wouldn't be Prey. It would technically be... Prey would technically be higher. Definitely higher. It'd be like, oh. What does Anthony do with every food battle? Oh. And now I'm gonna have Sim Season 10 until I finish, until probably like when I get back from holiday. Okay, so I'm gonna move this down. I do love that I don't need to be like 23-30. It's like, yay, that is gone. to me. No, I can't do that one. And it in. Wait. Can you hear that? Me neither. No, I didn't even press record. Wait. Can you hear that? If your answer is no, good, because there's no noise. I don't know what I was talking about. So yeah. Alien Covenant. It's good. It's fine. It's a good watch. It's not bad, but I love that every single time I'm going into this, I'm like, but alien, but alien, or Alien 2. Aliens. Is Aliens on there? Yes, or Aliens. I prefer those than this. I don't know. There's a whole thing through that with like characters going stuff and finding a new planet for like colonization. But the one idea I like is how the aliens work, which is clever. Not enough to call this good, but one thing I like is this whole thing of like a virus going into people and using their muscle and mass to create an alien, which is terrifying. But the one thing is that like this was like, oh yeah, this is from the last group, like Prometheus, Alien Prometheus, like this was from the last group, like if you remember that, like you remember this person, also she's dead, spoilers. And it's like, because I didn't care about that twist of like, oh wait, didn't really care. So overall, I'm not that caring about it. There are some that are coming up soon. Like, I'm going to soon I think is very endearing. But they're probably, yeah, the 23rd I'm going to watch Alien Romulus, which I'm somewhat excited for. But besides some of the original Alien, which sounds really far away, it was like February. I don't really care. I think there's better ones, but yeah. I think there's just too many, and I feel like there's better ones. Like I keep saying. It's here, it's a thing. And I hope you enjoy, and good night. You blah 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 blah. I love every single time it's like, by the way, do you want sound? Do you want sound? No. Unless I clicked a specific sound, I don't want sound.
Can you hear that?
I thought it was going to do the sound thing, and yay. It's because my sound was off. That's better. Alien Covenant. Review. Hashtag Alien Covenant. Hashtag review. Hashtag film. Review. Okay, my review TV series. I don't think horror, but I would say action. And why on earth is any of these TV series? But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and good night. I've just had a couple of things I needed to deal with quickly. Sorry I've been late. Got this weird soapy feeling in my mouth. It's like, ugh, it's horrible. It's mostly fine. I still have it. But anyway, Terry Chocolate Orange. So I went to see the counselor. I don't mind if I say I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say where. I'm just going to say I went out and it was fun. Because who cares? And we talked about a couple of things. But before I go in, because I went a bit early, I think I waited like an hour. I had this. Because I was really trying to find a book again. Like, I think this was like on the Tuesday, and you could tell like I couldn't read my book. But I got this because I'm trying to get a book. And when people were like, this tastes like advent calendar. Yes. It does. Not bad. It is good. It is nice. And I don't usually like Terry's chocolate orange because I don't like, and it's like, and orange, and mint. And then when this came up, I'm like, oh yes, I need to try this. But it's fine. I'm not denying advent calendar chocolate. Having something like dairy milk is not bad. It's just nothing to go home about. So good. Select first one and then unselect it. Nice. Nice. I can have it. The squirrel is my friend. I don't think I can do. Okay, let's get this one. The one thing which I would like to say, and weirdly enough, I am defending the defenders, but I would like to point out. Okay, I have all of them. Okay, so I'm going to put this down there. Okay, so that's good. Put that there. Add that there.
All right, I've gone through.
Can't do anything, the finger's loading. Oh, wait. Speaking of which, does it? Oh, that does work. Left him and yay. Yes, and lower down. Okay, now it's on I mean settings. Yay, that's good. Oh, shoot. It's really badly raining. I would hate editing this video and it's gonna be like. Can you actually hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do that better. Ah, yes. Another episode. I'm slowly eating through because, like, now I'm on The Defenders season 6. I think this is 24. Why are you listening to this? This is like scratched music. It's like. Like the thing wasn't recorded correctly. Do you have that type of stuff? Oh yeah, this is a broken record. Oh, you could tell because the thing's going up and down. How bad is the record? That does not look good. That does not. It's like a little bit warped, a little bit bent. It's like, How do I do it? Oh. Okay. How do I add a poll? Apple juice or orange juice? Apple juice? Orange juice? Apple juice or orange juice? Hashtag apple juice, hashtag orange juice, hashtag choose. The choice. Oh, there's gonna be a fight. Oh, that's so good, being like a fight against each other. Because back then, I don't think Civil War came out. So this is the first time that you get powered individuals fighting each other. This would be like the first time. I wish someone would be like a 2-on-2. The internet search. Hashtag search, hashtag history, hashtag what? Fill in the blanks. Ooh. Oh, this series is really good. I like all the Netflix shows. I'm slowly liking them more and more. Also, I love that this series is dunked along a lot of the time about like everyone else. I say that it's not like it's. I think it's like just not seen as good. But I love this series. It's like the hand's not the most in there, but I'm fine with like an ensemble thing where it's like the villain's taking the backseat. I want to see the reactions more, like who has it. Okay, TikTok Stitch. Where is it? There we go. Overstimulated, hashtag over, hashtag stimulated, hashtag a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go into here with Ooh,
Ooh, this is done. So I feel like I might need to do this. Five goes to 4. Okay. Add. It was weird. You've been stabbed. Hashtag stabbed. Hashtag been. Hashtag oh no. Okay, then let's go here to here. I'm gonna be curious after a while, would it be orange juice or apple juice that wins? Because I prefer apple juice. Always missing. Hashtag missing. Hashtag always. Hashtag game grumps. Like, if I was in this situation, I would be in the strategy side in the background. But, like, it's a fair reason where it's like, oh, I need to fight, I need to do this. Clever. That's really interesting. Like, if I was like, yep, I know. Because she was like, yeah, that's the one thing which I. It comes from inside forces. Ooh, that is not good. Well, I would like to point out, actually, no, they probably took like a lot of it, so like this probably means that like they had a lot of it, and a lot of substance means like probably like a month or two, or even probably less, probably like a week. I'll say based on like how she's been performing, it's probably been like she had like a year left to do all of this. I love that it's like it's like it sounds like you're making up as you go along. I am. It's like okay, being straightforward. You are making it up as you go along. That is interesting. Ooh, I love the tactic he's doing. He's creating a distraction. Oh, my hero. Assassination Classroom has paid me off. They did the same. Oh. Oh, something's wrong with a key. Oh, that's clever. That's also clever. Paperwork. This is clever.
So yeah.
At the back. I thought it was going to be like distraction, and then she was going to do something and there'll be more trouble. But no, it's a simple like the key. There's something under the key, which is smart. Okay, now I'm going to change a couple of these. For this one. Ah. Moriarty. The Moriarty books, and this one I'm going to make into Death. Which is going to be so fun because for the first two, it's going to be like, oh yes, I'm just going to paste. I'm not even going to bother getting my iPad to try and see if I can connect this to this to this to this to this. There's not going to be a point because I am going to immediately search Death, which is so bad, but I keep this is the deaths and fails that I have. And also I've got like a plague ink on it, which is hilarious. I'm like, oh shoot. Yep. So let's get this up and running. Da-da. Okay, so $252, $259, $259, $259. I'm like, I'm not gonna bother because realistically, the making's done, and the same thing with like the shorts is like, I don't need to worry too much because it's gonna be tap tap load, and change one number, which essentially for the Moriarty one, it'll be changing 7 to 8, which was the last book that I did, and the other one would be just basically changing the number, which is really good for someone who accidentally did this like way later than he was supposed to. Oh yes. Wow, I thought your name. Oh, I had 11 voters already. Oh, this is not even far away. And Apple Juice is winning! No, you're wrong. Okay, comments 5. Okay, just realized that one of the lyrics of the songs to I'm Sorry Dude, I don't know lyrics. I mean oh yeah. That probably means him and me. Don't Look at Me, I'm a Teenage Dirtbag. I think Teenage Dirtbag is a song, and a pretty good one. At least in my opinion. I don't care what other people say. 259. Actually, no, I could just do 259. Okay, so I need to just immediately go into here. I'm not going to change the thing because I know it's already on 0, so who cares? I did. Shoot, I've done the wrong one. Whoopsie-daisy. Change that one, and that one. Save. I always try and do the numbers, and then when I can't, I just search book. I do one of the countless ones that has book. Yeah. The 8th book. How much is this? No, that's at 40%. So, luckily with this one, with the join one, I'm gonna do like a little bit. I think the last one's gonna be "Oops, my bad," error, because I fused them. Because like in the past, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have them as 2 separate episodes, and then I'm gonna deal with it later. But now I'm like, do you know what, beep it? I am actually just gonna, just create this thing where I have a thing to fuse the two, and I'll just fuse the two, and it will just become fusion. Dun 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 dun. So like that happens for fusion dance, which is gonna happen soon. Dish, dish. Oh damn, damn. Oh, I love that there's a new episode of Press Escape. Oh, I love it. There's a whole song with 300 Dishes of Pie, and I'm actually tempted to listen to it. I don't know if it proves I'm insane or they're insane. Insane in a good way. But I'm going to listen to the song for 300 Dishes of Pie. I think I listened to the last one. I think that was just 100 Dishes of Pie. 100, 3.1.155. This is pie, followed by da 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 da. I don't remember the rest of my songs, obviously. But I remember the first one. 3.14159. This is pie. Da da da. Just give me a sec. Bubbles. Oh, it's coming out of my mouth. Ugh. Oh, fun. This looks like a fun game. Split function where like you have two sides. One's like the future, one's really historical past. And it's sort of like changes, and it's so creative. It's on obstacles on one side, it's on obstacles on another, and it's so fun. Where are you going? Hashtag where, hashtag going. Like that. Blah, blah. Where is it? No, yeah. 0, forgot that. That was sort of very dumb. No, not too far off. So, 554. $15. My big decision. Okay. That is concerning. Or is this the where? Nope, this is starting. Cup. And that's good. Compass. 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 Oh, but he's planning to kill Danny. Okay, I have done that. I just accidentally missed one Plague Inc. because of reasons. I don't even have good ones. It was just basically stupid. Yeah, at this point, it's not really worth it because you could die. Like, that might not be. Directions. Did it. There. Yeah, why did I pick that one? I was trying to find a new one. Shit. That's 2 out of 5. And people say this is a bad villain. I love this villain. I don't know what. I don't know what I'm watching, but I'm watching an amazing villain. I feel like I'm being like, it's like, these are bad. This is like a bad villain with this. I'm like, I love this villain though. They're amazing. I don't know. They're fun. Circle. Yeah. Loving. Uncontrolled loving. Loving. I say, I know it all. Loving. Choice. Damn. My mouth. There's just something on my teeth, and I hate it. Yeah. I have thing. Oh shoot! I'm mad, Sarah. I don't have the thing. Oopsie. I don't have Celtic Night photos, so I can't review it. Whoops. I do. It's after win or lose, which is not where it should be. Actually, no, that doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. Bye. You do is correct. We will all die. Let me see if I can get. No, I want to put one. I am creating so much soapy stuff. I think it's slightly better, but who cares? I think I've got one more cells in the other one. Because I reviewed season 1, and I think season 1 was more. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. Cells at Work, Code Black, Season 1 review. Hashtag Cells at Work. Hashtag. Okay, let me just try something. Because I can just copy and paste and then just add one thing. So dark. Okay, need to bring this in.
This is Rye. How can I help you today?
Why is it not loading? What beep is going on? This is very confusing. It's about like 61% and it's just freezing. Which I'm not... Okay. I have this. That's why I love. I also love D&D because D&D is literally a game where it's like rules exist, but cool beats rule. Whereas like the fact that if something's cool just beats the fact that the rules disagree that that's a thing, which I'm not saying is bad. I'm just loving that idea, being like, oh well, that was cool, so I approve it. The fact that you can bargain with the DM being like, I think I should be able to do this. Undo. When I click pass, you should pass, why doesn't it pass? Okay. Why is it? Again, it just slows 1% every couple of seconds. But overall, that doesn't impact anything. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you like the video. And good night.